What is up, guys? Using A here, and this is fucking difficult. This is probably my fourth take of this because I keep messing up. I would so much rather live stream because I don't have to explain it. It's hot in my house, and it's just really stressful getting this done. So I'm gonna cut to the chase. We're gonna be doing cold pizza pretty much. All the stuff will be in the description except for the motion track. You just throw in whatever you want there; it'll be fine. So yeah, just throw in your. Well, we'll just get started, I guess. So make a new composition. I'll call it final, but you can call it whatever you want. And we're gonna put in your intro or motion track, and I put in the song. And I made it so that it matches up with the drop. If you want to listen to it real quickly, you can. No, you can't because it's gonna take forever. But it drops right here, and you have the file so you can listen to it yourself. And it's like a really quick drop, so we're gonna just get right into it. We are gonna need a transition. If you saw my cold piece, I did a radial white transition thing. You can do that, but I'm gonna do something a lot faster because I have no time. So just follow me. I just went. I'm just making an adjustment layer, and I'm making it 30 frames long. So I just cut it up. This adjustment layer is 30 frames long, and I'm going to call this light sweep transition. And gotta get the fuck out. And we're going to look up CC light sweep and drag it on. Make the direction 90 and drag the sweep intensity up to 100, width up to 100, and it should be good to go. So we will keyframe the center up high. That should be fine because it's not popping up here. Maybe a little higher, but that should be fine. And now we'll go 30 frames forward to the end, and we're just gonna drag it down. And I can't see it. Move back a frame and split it here. I'm not enjoying this actually. I'm really not. I'll drag my song back too. So yeah, there we go. So it matches up pretty well, I'd say. Where is it? Did I not keyframe? Am I that dumb? God, I'm stupid. Alright. Center, it's late. I'm just gonna use that as my excuse. Oh, what a lame excuse, but I guess it can work. It is late. So yeah, keyframe it up there. Go to the end. And we're just gonna drag it down. And then we'll go frame forward. Actually, we'll split it right here. I mean, why not? Why would we actually go frame forward then split it? I'm off the ball today, guys. So what we made is just this line, and we're going to transition in our little clip. So what we got to do is we got to find Scrapyard quad feed, and I'm going to have to buzz through this real quickly, guys. So try to keep up. If not, then you're just gonna have to pause the video and go in your own little chunks. And so we're gonna find when he's scoping in for the first kill, and I'll just cut this out. And look up Twixter 59.94, speed 100. We're gonna go 1 frame forward, and we'll bring it to 10. We'll go around here and keyframe it at 10 again. And then we will go to the very end and bring it to about 200. Nope, 400. That should be fine. 400. And then we're gonna split the clip. And so now what we got is this little chunk. My keyboard's broken, so I have to actually. No! Yeah, there we go. Alright. I actually have to unzoom and zoom in because my sister decided to pour water on the keyboard because she thought it'd be really funny. So yeah, here we go. We got this line coming down, and what we're gonna need to do is while it's coming down, we are going to make the position go up, drag it up, and keyframe. So while the light is coming down, we're just gonna match it. I'm gonna bring that here, and just keep going. Right here should be fine. 360. Alright, so now what it looks like, if it'll render, is we got the clip coming down, but we want the other clip to go down with it. We don't want it to just overlap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna there's an easier way of doing it, but I just don't feel like doing it. You can like pick whip your position, but why would you do that? I'm gonna just drag it down manually until it looks good, until we don't see any black, because you're gonna see black because it's an adjustment layer. So when you don't see black like that, it's perfect. Just keep dragging it down. Yeah, there's black. Just make it till you don't see black, and the rest won't be too noticeable. Keep dragging it down and drag it down a little more. Alright, so there we go. Now if we render, oh, it looks like shit. Oh my god. Let's fix that up real quick. That's why it's good that you ran preview. Why didn't I just pick whip? Why didn't I pick whip? Yeah, this is being an ass. This thing is torturing me. Actually, it's the top one is being an asshole. You have to drag that down faster. Or we just drag this down a little less quickly. And go down. That shouldn't be too noticeable. That will be a little noticeable. So we'll drag the top one down a little more and keep going. And it looks good from here. Yeah, it looks good. And also, you're gonna see a little bit of the top. You can, I don't want to scale it up now. Oh shit. Let me just change the position real quick. There we go. Now it's fine. And yeah. So, we got that done, and that took longer than it should. So now we're gonna make our sync. Call it sync. I made a preset for it. Just change it with the 1600 and height 900. Everything else should be fine. I'm gonna make it 20 seconds. And now we're just gonna copy Baker, because that's what I do. I have my own syncing method, but I just don't want to do it. So what we're gonna do is we're actually, before we go into the sync, we're gonna go to our song, and we're going to pick out the beats. And I picked this song because it's really easy to find the beats. It's just wherever it gets high. That wasn't a drug reference. Can just click Control-8 to make a marker. And there's another one right here. I'll go back here. Control-8 again. And then there's one right here, Control-8. So that's 4 shots to match up with our quad feed. So we'll copy that, paste it in here, and we will drag our Scragger quad feed. Make sure you disable the audio on all of it. And let's get into the first shot. So what we're gonna do, real quick, what we're gonna do, motion tile, look it up, drag it onto the clip, mirror edges, 125 on the output height, 125 on the output width. Going really fast. Make up some ground for that terrible transition. Now we're gonna pre-compose, call it clip 1. Actually, I already have that. Clip 1. And just to avoid some confusion, I'm going to get rid of that. You see all of these, those are from my previous attempts that have failed miserably. And I'll get rid of sync 1. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep myself a little more organized. So we'll split the layer right here, and we're just gonna find where the other gunshots are. That wasn't right. Oops. First gunshot, it looks like it's about here. Yeah, it's right there. I'm gonna drag this back just so I can be a little more accurate. It's right there. Oh, fuck. You don't want to delete it. You're gonna go to the next, find the next gunshot on the AFK dude right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line that up with this marker. So just hold select, and then you'll move over the marker and it'll just snap to it. And then you do the same with the clip to snap to the marker. And then you're gonna do the same thing to the third shot. Right there. And hover over. And the fourth shot is a little weird because he has to run. So we're gonna find another transition. It'll probably won't even be in this episode. Or 10 minutes has already passed by. It passes by quick, doesn't it? I'll look up Twixtor now. Twixtor, it's going to be your best friend for these types of edits. And by the way, these first episodes will be just syncing, and then the later ones will be like maybe part 3 or 4. We'll actually be getting into throwing in effects. So these will just be syncing. So keyframe at 100, and go here, go to 100. And then we'll go forward 25 frames, maybe. I really should have looked up my Twixtor settings. And then, yeah, so that's fine. We have it at 10 here. And I'll speed it up real quick here, so that when he cocks back. So I move forward 10 frames. So it's at 10 right here. I move forward 10 frames and it's at 100, and I'll move forward. That's not going to look pretty. So I'll move forward 5 frames from the 100 and I'll bring it back to 10. And then I'll just drag this out. And then I will bring the speed up just like Baker until we get to about where he shoots. And then that looks good. So we're at 210 here. And just to see if it doesn't look ugly or not, I'm going to RAM preview this real quick. I think I disabled the audio, so I think it should be good.
I can't fuck with hoe niggas. I can't fuck with hoe.
It's not too clean. It feels really.
I can't fuck with hoe niggas.
How do I describe it? It's not fluid, you can say. It's a little too, it feels like I just chopped it up, which is kind of what I did, but it's not supposed to feel that way.
I can't fuck with hoe niggas. I can't trust these hoe niggas. I can't fuck with hoe niggas. I can't trust these.
So we are gonna have to deal with it. You can change it up, try to make it more fluid, but I just don't have the time. And we're going to do the same thing here. It's going to be very repetitive. And then we'll bring this to 10. I'll try to make this a little less fluid. Worst case scenario, it sucks ass and I have to restart for the 5th time. I can't fuck with home. I can't trust these home niggas. I feel like I just slowed it down and it speeds up way too quickly. But, whatever, we're gonna deal with it. I know how I can change it. What you can do is you can just move these a little further back and try to easy ease them as best as you can. Or you can move this a little further back and then move these a little further forward. Just create some more space in between the gaps so it kind of builds up and takes a little longer. But I didn't do that, and now I paid the price for it. Oh, look at that. And then we're gonna do the same thing to this clip if my mouse decides to work.